Looking back at our preliminary task, which we carried out at the start of the year, compared to our opening sequence in our coursework, we didn't have much preparation when making the prelim task. For example, we didn't do any research on our chosen genre. On the other hand, for our filming in our coursework, we did various amounts of research, such as genre conventions for our chosen genre, which was thriller. We also did research upon the history of the thriller genre. By carrying out these two tasks of research, it enabled us to look into depth of the thriller film genre, in order to know what props to include, different types of settings, costumes, sounds, etc.
Our preliminary task, in thinking of different ideas what we could focus on, we did a brief storyboard which was simple, as we didn't include which shot would be used in each scene, like we did when we were planning our opening sequence in our coursework. On the other hand, the prelim task had to include the use of shot reverse shot, a match in action, and to follow the 180-degree rule. In our storyboard in the coursework, we drew a quick sketch of what was going to happen in that particular scene. We wrote a brief description for it, and we also included what shot would be used.
After finishing our storyboard, we felt more confident about what we needed to do, and then we transformed our storyboard into an animatic. By discussing what shots should be used in each section of our footage, this enabled us to show the characters' emotions and reactions by filming it from the correct shot, and has provided the standard of our movie. For example, when the actress is speaking to the stalker on the other side of the phone, we used intense shots like extreme close-ups in order to create suspense within the audience and to get the viewers to think about what is going to happen next.
When we began to film our footage, we decided to film the park sequence first. This was because we knew that it would take a fair amount of time to set up the track and dolly, and we needed to do this preparation out of filming time to keep to our time schedule. After we had set up the track and dolly, it was still light outside. Although this was in the atmosphere we were going for, as thriller is associated with darkness, we knew that if it was too light, when we began to edit it, we could always darken it. So this wasn't a problem that we were filming when it was still fairly light outside. Also, if we left it too late to film, the character might not have been visible off the screen, as it might have been too dark to notice all the action she was taking part in.
In the prelim task, I didn't feel as comfortable with the equipment as this was the first time I'd used the equipment, but after carrying out the filming for our coursework, I feel much better with how to use the equipment and how to set it up and put it back down. In conclusion, I am hoping that our end project is successful at fulfilling the brief, because we have carried out plenty of research to know what should be included in a thriller film to make it successful, from props, sounds, settings, characters, specific shots and much more. We have also kept to the deadline when carrying out planning and construction tasks and divided the tasks between the both of us in order to make sure that we wouldn't fall behind.
Overall, the contrast in our first task and our final opening sequence shows us the development and knowledge which we have learned throughout the process. The way in which we have edited, planned and used equipment shows our progress and journey throughout creating a suitable product that fits the brief. The skills in which we have developed will benefit us in future tasks. We knew what type of shots that we wanted to create from research and knowledge that we have been provided with throughout the process. For example, the use of shot reverse shot, match in action and following the 180-degree rule, which we had practiced in our preliminary task. Reflecting on our brief and comparing it to our final product, we have followed the brief which creating an opening sequence to a thriller movie and embedding suitable titles which follow typical conventions.